Welcome back to the podcast, Healthy Living. I am your host, Niyama. My friends call me Nia. I'm your big sister, and I am a New York bestseller author. My first book is right in front of you on your screen. You are made to be unstoppable. Welcome back, and thank you for being here. So, this episode, I will cover a range of topics of amazing tips, strategies, techniques, all about healthy living. That's why I titled my channel Healthy Living. So I will provide valuable information and also practical tips to help you make positive lifestyle choices. And tonight, talking about lifestyle healthy choices, it's all about declutter. So what is declutter actually? Well, let's define. Okay, so declutter means you removing unnecessary and unwanted items, objects, any possessions from a space such as your room, your bedroom, your home, your office, your living room, your kitchen. So it involves organizing and also streamlining your belongings to create clutter-free and more organized environment. So of course, decluttering will typically involve you going through everything that belongs to you, making decisions about what you want to keep, what you want to discard, what you want to get rid of, what you want to give away, donate, also sell. Because there's a lot of people who are making a lot of money selling things that they no longer want. So the goal is really to eliminate items that you are no longer wanting to use, that are no longer relevant, or just bring more value to your life. So you will declutter if you want to bring more value to your life. So the process of decluttering can have various benefits, including, I'm going to give you a few amazing benefits. Maybe let me give you 6. First, number 1, increase organization. So decluttering will help you create a more organized and efficient space where your items are easier to find and to have access to. That's number 1, increased organization. Number 2, reduced stress. So when you have a clutter-free environment, that will contribute to a calmer and also more relaxed atmosphere. Because clutter can often create feelings of overwhelm and also anxiety. So watch out for that, okay, my sister? Number 3, improved productivity. So removing clutter allows you for better focus, concentration, that will lead to increased productivity and also efficiency in your daily habits. Number 4, enhanced mental clarity. That's what they say, that when you have a cluttered house, that means your head also mentally, it's not good, healthy. So decluttered space, that will lead to a clearer mind and also reduced mental distractions and also improve your mental well-being. So get to it, get organized, and start decluttering. Number 5, simplified maintenance. So with less things, fewer possessions, fewer objects to manage and to maintain, well, you keep your space clean, tidy, and it just becomes easier for you and less time consuming. Obviously, you have less stuff to clean. And last but not least, number 6, space optimization. So decluttering will help maximize the available space in your room, especially if you like me and you live in a smaller apartment compared to living in a big apartment or big house, like people that are in New Jersey, for example. I see the houses there, they're so huge compared to here in New York. So of course you will make it more functional and also visually more appealing. And it is something, when you declutter, it just makes it look so nicer. That's what I've noticed. So decluttering can be done in small steps or as a larger project, so depending on the extent of clutter, of course, that you have, and also your personal preference. So it is a personal process, and it will require decision making and you sorting through your belongings, based on your individual needs, your values, and also your lifestyle. So why is clutter bad for your mental health, you may be asking? Well, it can have negative effects on your mental health due to the following reason. I'm going to give you 7 reasons, okay, that clutter is bad for your mental health. Number 1, it increased your stress and anxiety. Yes, clutter can create a constant visual reminder of unfinished tasks and a disorganized environment, leading to heightened stress and anxiety levels. So it can make it difficult to really relax, also to find peace of mind. So you need to organize and you need to declutter. Number 2, overwhelm. So excessive clutter can cause mental overwhelm, making it challenging to focus, to concentrate on specific tasks, and it can lead to increased feelings of you being frustrated and you having decreased productivity. I know I've been there. I can relate. That's why I'm telling you. Number 3, reduced motivation. Yes, you get so unmotivated. Cluttered spaces often make it harder to find motivation or also the inspiration, and it can be demotivating to work or to engage in activities when you are surrounded by all this chaotic environment. It's like, wow, it's like a jungle. Number 4, reduced clarity and decision-making abilities. Yes, a cluttered environment will negatively impact cognitive function, make it harder to think clearly, giving you a hard time for you to make decisions or also to solve problems effectively. Number 5, hindered creativity. Of course, it goes hand in hand, definitely. So clutter can be distracting and it can inhibit creative thinking, so prevent you from thinking creatively. So, declutter, my sister, my brother. So when you have a clutter-free space, it allows you to be clearer when you are thinking, and it will enhance the ability to generate new ideas, amazing, great ideas. Yes, so try it, please. Number 6, feelings of guilt and also of shame. Yes, a lot of people that feel so embarrassed by the chaos, the chaotic environment they live in, they will never have friends or neighbors or relatives coming to visit them because they feel so embarrassed and guilty and ashamed. So living in a cluttered environment may lead to feelings of guilt, shame, because you're not able to maintain a cleaner and more organized space. And so that can further impact your self-esteem, your well-being, and make you feel really depressed. Number 7, last but not least, sleep disturbances. So a cluttered bedroom, obviously, it can disrupt your sleep patterns, as the presence of visual clutter may cause a sense of unease, restlessness, and you feeling frustrated, aggravated, irritated. So a peaceful sleeping environment is essential, of course, for quality rest and also for your mental well-being. So remember, it's important to note that while clutter can have negative effects on your mental health, the relationship between clutter and mental health can vary from person to person. So each individual has different tolerances for clutter and organization. So for example, my case, I remember when I was very, very depressed, my desk was absolutely a mess, chaotic, clutter everywhere around my house, the hallways, in my previous apartment. And when I moved to this one here in Harlem, I changed because I started feeling better about myself. I grown in self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, and I really felt really super excited to organize. So this is to tell you that, yes, it's very, very important to declutter, and of course it varies from person to person. So each individual will have a different tolerance for clutter and organization, and what may be clutter to you may not be clutter to me, or vice versa, So therefore, it's very crucial, very important for you to create an environment that will promote your well-being, whether you have to become a minimalist, meaning you start living with super basic things and very little possessions. So that's called being a minimalist. Keeping a few sentimental items, or just finding a balance, that works for you. So someone asked me, how can I start decluttering my house? I need help, please. All right, starting the decluttering process, that can feel overwhelming, but remember, breaking it down into manageable steps, that is the key. That will make the process easier, my friend. So let me give you a simple guide so you can start, get started with your decluttering. So first, set a goal. So you have to determine the end result that you wish to accomplish, whatever you wish to achieve. So it could be decluttering a specific room, maybe just an area, maybe your hallway, your corridor, maybe it's your entire living room, or maybe it's just your bedroom, or even it could be just a drawer, or a closet. So you need to have a clear goal, because that will help you stay focused and also motivated throughout the process. That's the number one. Set a goal. Number two, create a plan. So you break down your goal into smaller tasks or timelines. So you decide how much time you can dedicate, and you will actually dedicate to decluttering every single day, or maybe it could be just once a week, depending on your schedule, how busy you are. And you can just put that on your calendar. So having a plan, that will give you structure and also keep you on track. So that's number two, create a plan. Number three, start with one area. So you have to begin with a small and manageable area, such as your drawer, your shelf, or your countertop or closet, and then it will give you a sense of accomplishment and then momentum as you move forward to a bigger space, right? So that's number three, start with one area at a time. And number four, sort belongings. So you begin by sorting things, items into categories, such as what you want to keep, what you want to donate, what you want to sell, what you want to recycle, and what you want to throw away that nobody's going to be able to use. So just think about whether each item is useful, it brings you joy, or it serves a particular purpose in your life. So you have to be honest with yourself, of course, and just let go of things that you no longer need, that deep down in your mind, in your heart, that you do not need, okay, and you're not going to use. I used to be so sentimental, and it used to be all about me keeping things, and I had to really fight really hard to stop. But it felt so good, when you start doing it, you feel really amazing. All right, so that was number four, thought belongings. Number five, declutter step by step. So you move through your space systematically. You tackle one area at a time. Like I said earlier, you start with one area. This will prevent you from feeling overwhelmed, and also it will help you maintain focus. So as you may make any little progress, you start to see the positive changes taking place. So that's number five, declutter step by step. And number six, create an organization system. So once you've decluttered one area, just consider how you can organize and store the items that you've decided to keep. Okay. Also, you can use bins, baskets, dividers, and also storage containers that will help you create designated spaces for specific items. And this will help maintain organization in the long run. They are very cheap products that you can go get items at stores called Dollar Tree or any 99-cent discount store in your neighborhood, in your area. And if you don't have any of these, well, I would say then try Target or Walmart. All right, number seven, maintain the habit, meaning to prevent clutter from accumulating again and from going out of control all around your house. You have to really commit to regular decluttering sessions. You do that regularly. So you adopt mindful consumerism practices, such as you have to think twice before buying an item, picking up a product, and bringing new items into your home, and periodically reassess your belongings. Maybe there's stuff that you no longer need, stuff you don't use, and you should give it away. You should donate, because it would be useful for somebody else. So just remember that decluttering is always a personal process, and it's important to approach it at your own pace, of course, and you need to celebrate, along the way. Just don't be too hard on yourself, if you encounter challenges. It happens to all of us. So the key is just to start small, and then little by little you keep moving forward. And with each item we let go of, we create space for something new. So a clutter-free environment can and will lead to a clutter-free mind, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. So take that first step, let go of what no longer serves you, and just embrace the freedom and peace that decluttering brings. So remember, it's not just about tidying up our physical spaces, it's also about decluttering our lives and also making room for what brings us joy. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey of decluttering, this episode. And I hope that it inspires you to create a space that will support your well-being. So my name is Yama. I am your host. My friends call me Nia. Remember, as usual, stay blessed, stay learning, stay focused. Until next time, happy decluttering. Be unbreakable.